Welcome back to Vola TV. I'm delighted to say I'm joined today by Matt Hooper, one of our deputy head teachers at the Academy, and by Sheila Barry, our principal teacher of pupil support. Welcome.
Hi Barry.
How are you both today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. So, without much further ado, Matt, I know that you've got an update for us on reopening of the school in August.
Yeah, I can give you an update on some of the things that have been going on over the last week. For the last kind of fortnight now, myself and Mr Boyle have been meeting regularly with Western Bartonshire Council. We've been tying in with the other secondary schools and with the education officers to look at what a model for reopening the schools in August might look like. Earlier this week we invited staff back in small department groups, and they were in to look at the layout of their classrooms and how we can safely return to school and maintain some social distancing. And again, to echo what Mr Boyle's been saying for the last couple of weeks, the safety of our staff and our students is of kind of paramount importance to us, so we need to make sure that we get that absolutely correct. Behind the scenes, I've been working on the timetable now for the last couple of weeks. I'm looking at various different rotations, timings that we can get young people in. I'm not in a position at the moment where I can provide any updates on that. It's still a work in progress. We will be presenting something to the local authority towards the end of next week, and hopefully as soon as possible we'll be able to get information out to staff and students. My aim is to make sure that before we close for the summer holidays, everyone has an idea of what a return to school will look like in August.
Great, and I suppose again, just to reiterate, the key things there are student and staff safety.
Absolutely, yes. So, I mean, as well as looking at the numbers that we can have in classes and looking at the rotations, we're looking at things like, movement patterns around the school, direction of travel, so that we're reducing young people's contact with one another as much as possible. We're looking at the different hygiene measures that we can put in place within the school to make sure that there's ample opportunity for young people to keep themselves safe. And obviously a big focus for the teaching staff in the school when we return will be on educating young people about the kind of hygiene practices and the safety measures that they have to be considering when they're in the building.
Brilliant. So sounds like a lot of work's going on behind the scenes.
Yes, but we are almost there, and as I say, certainly before we finish up for the holidays, we should have information that we're able to share with students and with parents. But as I say, at the moment, we don't have any information that we can pass on just now.
That's great. Okay, thanks, Matt. Thank you, and we'll keep you updated on Vola TV during the course of the next couple of weeks. Delighted that we received a wee bit of correspondence today from Keep Scotland Beautiful, who are offering pupils a range of online courses on various environmental topics, and students are now able to do some various online learning courses throughout June and July, and they're all free, they're varying lengths, and there really is something suitable for everyone. So if you're at home and you're looking for something, a little project, get your teeth into, all of these courses are listed at the Keep Scotland Beautiful website. So I'd really recommend you to go and have a Google, have a look at that, and see if there's anything out that you like. Sheila, I know that you're also able to give us a wee bit of an update on some of the work that's going on for transition.
Yeah, so we know that this is a really, really nerve-wracking time for a lot of primary sevens coming into first years, and probably even more so now given the circumstances. I've spoken to a lot of primary sevens over the last few weeks, and all of them have said that they're nervous. So I've just been trying to reassure them all that it's completely normal right now, and everybody's feeling nervous about coming up to the academy, but especially just given the sort of unusual circumstances we've been in the last few weeks. So we've got the transition visits set up for not next week but the week after, so you should all have had information out about coming up, so you'll be in for 2 hours if you can. And that'll be, I think a lot of you will find a bit of relief that you're going to be in the school before other people and get to know some of the staff and sort of see the building that's not as scary or big as you think, and you're going to find your way around it just fine. And also I've been in touch with a number of parents and pupils over the last few weeks, just having some extra conversations with them, continuing to gather lots of information from our primary colleagues to make sure that when we start in August, we've got all the information to make as smooth a transition as we can into starting at Vola.
Great, thanks very much, Sheila. And I guess key messages there are that we know what a nerve-wracking time this is.
Yeah.
We know how difficult this is and what a big challenge it is to make that move from primary to secondary. But we're doing absolutely everything we can to make that transition as smooth as possible.
We're trying as hard as we can, and I know it's been really difficult for some people because you've got lots of questions just like we do, and sometimes when I've been speaking to primary sevens and their parents, I can't answer all those questions right now, but I've promised them that as soon as we have information that will be getting passed back to you, and we're going to try and make this as smooth a transition as we can, because we know that, you know, some of you will be desperate to get back into school and desperate to be back into routine and desperate to start the academy and all the subjects and make new friends, but there'll be some people that are, you know, that are feeling nervous about this time. So we know that it's a really nerve-wracking time, and we're trying our very best to help with that.
That's great. Thanks for the update, Sheila. Thank you. And just on that, letters have gone out from the school about the upcoming transition events, and students are going to join us for very short transition sessions. It won't be like the transition visits we've had in previous years, but it will give students an opportunity to come into the school for a couple of hours and sample a few different short lessons. And I know also that many primary 7 students will be back at their primary schools next week. And our principal teachers of English and Maths will be in touch, so that should be quite good fun as well. So finally, some other business. Miss Denison's enterprise competition that Mr Boyle spoke about in last week's programme, the closing date for that is today. So if you're wanting to make a submission to that, there's some ideas, ideas about inventions that would work during lockdown, then please make sure that you get your submission in today, because that is the closing date for that. And finally, I'll finish as I always do with a reminder that the school building is closed at the moment, but the school is still very much open for business. So please get in touch with us if you've got any concerns, any queries, any questions or any worries, and we'll make sure that we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks very much for joining us this week. Thank you, Matt. Thanks, Sheila.
Thank you.
Thank you.